Hey everyone, I wanted to take a minute to talk about the first anniversary rewards in Genshin Impact. There's been a lot of uproar about this topic in the last few days, especially with the most recent livestream, but now that the dust has settled and people's temperatures have cooled down a bit, I wanted to explain why the anniversary rewards are not as bad as everyone thinks. Just kidding, they are totally as bad as everyone thinks, and everyone's feelings are completely justified. So instead of going over things that everyone already knows, I want to talk about how the anniversary rewards can shape the future of Genshin Impact, as well as the general mindset players should have going forward. Now, just a quick recap if you're unaware, the Genshin community rewards are all RNG based, and there's a very high chance you will get nothing for participating. The way to get these rewards is to participate in various contests, including cosplay, fan art, and posting on social media daily, for what are honestly a bunch of lackluster prizes given the effort required. And it's even more disheartening when you realize that a vast majority of the people trying to get these prizes will get absolutely nothing. So I want to first address something that I've heard people saying, namely that MiHoYo doesn't owe us anything and that we should be happy with whatever they give us. This is definitely the wrong mindset to have, and it's fine to have low expectations. In fact, we probably should have low expectations of MiHoYo, but that doesn't mean that we should lower our standards. Anniversaries are supposed to be a celebration of an important event, and since Genshin's success is determined by the player base, it would make sense the company would want to show their appreciation. Instead, we have something that is described as an anniversary celebration, but is really just a thinly veiled marketing campaign, one which requires players to advertise and promote the game for a chance, and a slim chance at that, for the prizes. So let me ask you, if MiHoYo did this again, but removed the word anniversary and ran this campaign at any other time of the year, would you be able to tell the difference between that campaign and this quote-unquote anniversary celebration? This leads to a more concerning issue that MiHoYo has been getting away with more recently, and that issue is their general behavior of misleading the community. Just a few weeks ago, MiHoYo put out a confusing and convoluted statement saying the reason why Beto's Burst and Skyward Spine would not work with Raiden's Burst was based on a technicality and a very poor description. There were tons of complaints, people demanded refunds for spending on the Raiden banner, and there's even lawsuits against MiHoYo for false advertising because of this. Now the reason this is important is not that these characters and weapons don't work together, but that MiHoYo did not let us know that they wouldn't work together before people had spent a bunch of money on this banner. I also doubt that they have issued any refunds, but we did get 100 Apologems, so yay? Generally, the community regards this whole fiasco as quite scummy by MiHoYo. And since the company is not willing to be transparent until something really bad happens after the fact, and they're not willing to give us information beforehand, then it falls to us to kind of read between the lines. So here's what I see. All other gacha games have great celebrations and rewards for their anniversaries, like free 5 stars, tons of wishes, free commemorative skins, and so on. Even games that literally generate 100 times less revenue than MiHoYo does have these celebrations. MiHoYo expected this anticipation and used it as a way to get players to market their game under the guise of an anniversary celebration. It seems pretty clear to me that MiHoYo is trying to milk their customers, aka the players, for as much as they can without any regard to customer retention or customer loyalty. Other companies do this as well. Apple's a great example of a company that makes its own problems so it can sell solutions at a premium, but there's a reason why Apple can do this, and honestly it's a topic outside the scope of this video. Suffice it to say, Apple has customer loyalty, but MiHoYo does not. MiHoYo does have something that Apple doesn't, and this is where things may get a little bit dark. MiHoYo has whales, which are people that spend tons and tons of money on the game. Gacha games are predatory by nature, and MiHoYo knows that a large number of players will spend very little on the game, but they are counting on certain people to spend thousands and thousands every month. This is the same strategy that companies that sell alcohol, tobacco use, and this is also the same strategies that casinos use. These types of companies are looking for the addicts. And when you have people addicted, you don't need their loyalty because they will do whatever they can to get the next hit. Remember how earlier in the video I said that having the "we should be happy with whatever they give us" mindset is a poor stance to adopt? Do you maybe have a better idea why that is now? Here's the deal. I've been beginning to see MiHoYo's colors more clearly, and I think the community has as well. Ultimately, the poor anniversary rewards are not a big deal, but the fact that the company is using a churn and burn model and continuing to find new ways to take advantage of us, their customers, is disconcerting. It is always important to look a little bit deeper and to see someone's intentions. Do they value you, or do they only value your wallet? See, I doubt things will change, but friends, always keep your standards high, even if your expectations are low. You deserve that much for sure. And if you think otherwise, please let me know in the comments below. Take care everyone, and the best to you all.